Hello, my dear, beautiful co-creators. I'm so glad to be with you in this moment. So I am checking in because I wanted to share like a really great article that I found on the crossover between stress and stomach pain and irritable bowel syndrome and sort of all of those relationship with gastrointestinal discomfort and stress. So I will put the link in the uh, description. But as we often talk about, the vagus nerve is very much connected to the small and large intestine. And the defense response of fight or flight is to stop digestion and evacuate all of the contents of the intestines, so like a diarrhea. And the freeze response or the dorsal response in polyvagal theory is to stop digestion and hold the contents, so constipation. And both of those are to try and keep you safe, right? To make you faster and lighter to run or to fight, or to make you less obvious to your predator if you're playing dead. And to use your extra energy that would be used for digestion for either running and fighting or playing dead. So, what happens when we're in a chronic defense state or a chronic state of stress, we're not doing that digestion. And many of us flip flop between constipation and diarrhea. And so I loved that this article, the recommendations are all around doing what we do for our nervous system, regulating exercises. So the first one is take short breaks and take deep breaths. And I never thought about the correlation between the tension that is held in the stomach area and the affects the intestines that are in that belly area. That tension and that shallow breathing is actually putting pressure on the stomach and the intestines so that they feel a little cramped in there. So it says, stop what you are doing and do 1 minute of slow, deep breathing. Breathe slowly, silently through the nose, and push your stomach out when you inhale. So you imagine a balloon inside of your belly. And when you inhale, you're filling up that balloon. So your belly is going out as you inhale. And then let it deflate as you exhale. So as you inhale, the belly fills. And then deflates as you exhale. And that will actually give your stomach muscles a reminder to relax and open up. The other thing is that many of us have been taught to hold in our stomachs for fat phobic reasons, right? So reminding ourselves to release our belly, soften our belly, leaves room for the stomach and the intestines to actually be able to do their job without that constant pressure against them, right? So that's the first recommendations is that it says every few hours, stop what you are doing and do 1 minute of slow, deep breathing. I would recommend, like I put a chime on my watch that goes off at the hour mark, and I do 3 deep breaths every hour. If you have the capacity to do that, that can be a really wonderful practice. It only takes like 30 seconds. And remember to soften the belly during that. The next one I love too, it's learn to say no. Trying to do everything and pleasing everyone all the time is a recipe for stress and long-term mental suffering. Understand yourself and only do what you can do easily with a peaceful mind and avoid doing what you cannot do. So simple, but something most of us never follow, right? Third one, exercise and yoga are great ways to reduce stress and feel better. So this is that effective mobilization, right? The movement. Also, movement is really helpful for digestion. Okay. And then the last one is instead of worrying over things you cannot control or seem to cope with, focus on ways that help you respond to problems. Your reaction is your choice, including how you deal with the stomach pain and control the anxiety. Stressing over your condition or thinking about stomach pain all the time will aggravate it further. So this is the radical acceptance piece, right? Okay, I have stomach pain, or okay, I have this IBS that's happening. It makes sense given the things that have led up to it. What can I do to support myself now? Right? Love that. So I just thought this was a really fantastic article and I wanted to share it with you all. It does say, of course, that if these things are not feeling supportive, then reach out and get some more help, whether that be through a therapist or whatever support is right for you. So I totally support that recommendation as well. All right, so relax your belly, and maybe together before we go, we'll take 3 deep breaths together. Okay, so we'll just relax our belly and we're going to imagine a balloon inside of there. And as we breathe into our nose, we'll let that belly expand. And as we breathe out through our mouth, we'll let that belly deflate. Okay, let's go ahead with 3 deep breaths. I love you.